Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara and Tabletop Simulator. So, kind of went through and let's see, 7, should be 6 here. One thing I did forget was Shayless with the Arcalan Halo. The Arcalan Halo actually makes all your armor be reduced down to 0. So the Morbid Leather will actually have 0 armor, not 1. So she should have been taking at least 1 more point of damage every time she got hit in combat. But she didn't get hit that often in this game. And I think the few times in the early game where she got, early game for her, where she got hit, it was against something that had against like armor piercing anyway. And honestly, she never got anywhere close to being defeated. So, but it's just a mistake I just realized. Yeah, the armor printed on your equipped armor is reduced to 0. So you don't get the armor from Morbid Leather. You'll still get it from Barrier if you happen to get that up, but that's about it. Here's the formation I went with. And with that, this is it. As far as I know, I don't think there's anything as far as initiative. Oh, and there's a special text if we happen to defeat the Shadow Lord here. I was planning on taking a nap, but I kind of want to finish this fight here and now, so we're going to do that. There is loot level rare. I mean, the only thing that can drop loot at all is the Shadow Lord himself, because enslaved spirits are trivial. So obviously the key thing here is we need to deal with the spirits first and get everyone out of the line of sight of the Shadow Lord. The reason why I always use the term ace for your primary damage dealer is because of this fight. Well, for other reasons too, but this fight is a fight where you need an ace. You need someone that can go toe-to-toe against the Shadow Lord, preferably with something like an Arcalan Halo, because that makes you immune to both disease and wilt, which is the thing he has as an aura, essentially. And essentially, that's why I have things like Conviction, Scrying, and Refined, and my ace on my personal playthrough was Remy. She essentially had the same build as Shayless, but was kind of doing her own thing. She had some slightly different abilities. Like she actually had, I believe she had Murder Circus instead of certain other abilities, instead of like the Shadows. But my plan here is to use like the Shadows to stay out of range. Like essentially go into melee, hit him a bunch of times, and then, just, go to town that way. And then if I step away from him, he won't be able to attack back. I mean, he'll still be able to do his spells and stuff, but the spells, I can't be afflicted with Wilt, which means I can't be afflicted with Condemn. And the only other thing that can possibly hurt her is the spell damage itself. So, anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this. Of course he goes first. Alright. So we don't want him going first. Let's just start with that. So I'm going to pop one of our pages and put him in the back. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and activate Doombreak. Get 1 stamina. Doesn't flip. Same thing for Shayless here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and re-roll that. We're going to use one of Nightingale's Bottle Blessings for that. There we go. So it doesn't flip. So unfortunately we already popped one of our Bottle Blessings. Actually, sorry, I'll use Remy's Bottle Blessing. That's even better. It's a better idea. Alright, so they'll resolve those. And now Remy's turn comes up. She's going to spend a stamina to go ahead and put haste on Nightingale. And then she's going to run. Actually, I need her to do one special mission first. So we can draw line of sight to him, because he's colossal. So yeah, Colossal is figures targeting a figure with this tag, ignore elevation and other figures. So essentially, as long as I can get within SOI, I can do whatever. So what I'm going to do with Remy is I'm going to one, two, three, four. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop one of her BAMP tokens, so face token. Use it to teleport up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to use Augmented Monocle to put Nemesis on the Shadow Lord. Then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. I'll hopefully keep her out of sight for now. I'll go ahead and spend the last stamina as well. And go that way. Alright, and then that's going to be it for her for right now. Goes to Nightingale. Alright, so the plan here with Nightingale is we need to kill as many of these stupid flying things as possible. Which unfortunately means if I'm going to attack them now, it was easier in my personal playthrough because the spirits actually went really early, so I was able to actually shoot them a bunch. We're going to go ahead and do Like the Shadows first. And move up. It's still not good enough. Alright, instead of Like the Shadows, we'll do God Machine. That could put me to at least here. Alright, that'll give me a line of sight of 2 of them. Alright, and then I'm going to shoot at the red spirit first. Also, this should have refreshed. I also should have gotten 1 stamina because of haste. I don't have courage yet, so we're going to have to just work with what we got. Precise Strike. I'm targeting the red enslaved spirit. I am not taking the +1 bonus for not moving because I do plan on moving. 17. So it'll be 4. Oh, I need to borrow a black die. Okay, so no incorporeal. So 17, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, and I'm going to use Masterwork to make that 12 exactly. And I'll finish off that spirit. Okay. I will then... Oh, actually, I don't need to use the Masterwork. I forgot. So the total was 17 versus 13 defense. So that's 4, which is Precise Strike, which did 5 damage. So the total damage was 16 without the Masterwork. Okay. So that's 1 spirit down. I'm going to quick blow off of that. I will do the infection. Do I want to do the infection yet? No, I'm not going to do the infection. So I'll just spend 1 stamina and shoot again. This target's going to be this green one. Yeah, I'll target the green one. Alright, I'll kill the messenger of that. So it's becomes 16. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 if I let it go through. Okay, 11, and then I'll use the Masterwork to kill it. So I was at 16, it would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 from the burst, and then Masterwork will increase that by 1 more. Alright, so I'll kill the green one. Alright. Alright, so I will... I'm going to like the shadows to here. I know this is really risky. I don't have line of sight of these two, but I have line of sight of both of them now. So I will go ahead and target green first, or teal first. So I'll spend 2 stamina and shoot. Alright, 17. Let's roll to see if that... Okay. So 17, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll go ahead and Brutal Slaughter it just to finish it off. Okay. I'll Quick Blow off of that. And shoot the last remaining one that I can see. I'm going to reroll that 5. Okay. Okay, cool. No incorporeal. So it's 18, so it's going to be 5, 7, 8, 9, 12, 16. More than enough to kill. Alright, so that's 1 group down. Okay. So, next step. I'm going to go ahead and spend a stamp. I am going to Doom Break. Get a stamina for that. Spend a stamina to move. I'm going to use a stamina to dodge the Shadow Lord that's about to hit me. Alright, so I'm at 16 defense. 15, just barely a miss. Holy cow. Alright, so I'll move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We're just going to go there. Alright, so that's Nightingale's turn. Actually, I'm going to save a stamina, and I will go ahead and do the infection now for the movement. Or the... Actually, I can't decide that. I had already spent it. Never mind. Try to be legit here. Alright, so goes to Zeke. So Zeke is going to do a few things. Let's start with the obvious. Mend. Get that. Oh, we do have heals. I keep forgetting I have Mend. Alright, so Mend. Trying to see kind of my options. I have Exalted Summoning, but I'm probably just going to save that for Minos. I can't put Condemn on him, but I can definitely use his Conviction dice against him. So and it's unavoidable damage, so I'll probably be the plan. But for right now, let's go ahead and get Mage Armor up on Shayless. Intervention token onto Shayless. Then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. Yeah, I'll spend a stamina to move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. That gives me line of sight of Nightingale. I'll use that as an opportunity to get Courage up on Nightingale. then I'm going to spend a stamina to put put haste up on Remy. And then I'm going to God Machine into hiding. And that'll be it for her, or for him. Goes to Shayless. Shayless will get 1 stamina because she is hasted. We'll spend 1 stamina to go ahead and give her Self-Courage. And key thing here is just making sure I don't have line of sight on this first turn. So Shayless is going to move because she needs to. Go to somewhere like this, maybe. Yeah, no line of sight. Yeah, center to center, definitely not happening. Alright. And I'm just out of range of being spellcasted, so that's going to be it for that. It's going to go Enslave Spirits next. 2's going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to go after Shayless and attack her. Shayless is going to dodge using the Jitsu. Alright, that puts her at 19 defense. Oh my god, it's trying to kill me. Alright, I'm going to spend a stamina to counter. Okay, I definitely hit. We need to roll this. Okay, definitely it's going to kill it. Do we really need to go over the math at this point? I think I'm doing 20 damage with that already. Anyway, next one. 1, 2. So with flight, of all terrain except obstructing. Well, SOI you don't need line of sight, or you don't. It's only hindered by obstructing terrain. So this is actually in range, so it will cast a spell on Shayless. So roll. 6 plus 6 is 12. Got 12. I'm good to go. Alright, so I resist the spell. Then it's going to continue down and go after her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will go ahead and use my Tainted Gift to dodge. Alright, that puts me at 18 defense. Hopefully you don't roll that high. God, it's trying. 17. Alright, misses. I'm going to go ahead and counter with a stamina. Alright. Okay, that's all the spirits. Didn't roll all shields or all books, so we took care of all of them. So the minions are dealt with. As long as nothing else dies, which something probably will. Alright, so it goes to Shadow Lord. No one's in line of sight, hasn't taken damage yet. No one's adjacent. No one within line of sight, so it can't teleport, swap, or anything like that. So it's going to move towards the nearest opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so closest is Shayless. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, new round. Awesome, that actually worked out really well. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we'll get our stamina. And I'm going to activate Fist of Polaris. I was thinking about how I was going to move and avoid an attack, but I completely forgot I had Fist of Polaris. So, boink. And now I have flanking. So with this, so I have +2 attack because of my sword combo, or the finesse combo. I have +1 because I'm flanking, and I have +1 because of Nemesis. So I have +4 to this attack now. So with this, I can still miss if I roll bare minimum, but otherwise it will hit. So let's make the attack. All right, 16 plus 4 is 20. So it's going to be 5 damage base, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does have 4 armor, so it's going to go back down to 5. So we're at 5 right now. 6, 7, 10, 13, 18. So 18 damage. The magic number is 200, by the way, at the start of its turn. So I might do something cheeky. We'll see. I'm going to quick blow off of this. Attack again. Alright, 17. So 21. So it'll be 6, 8, 10. Goes back down to 6 because of armor. 7, 8, 11, 14, 19 damage. Okay. We'll go ahead and do Blade Works next. Alright, 19, so it's going to go up to 23. So it's going to be 8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage. Then it will plus minus modifiers and armor. So 8 damage, and then 9, 10, 13, 16, 26 damage. Okay. Then I'll quick blow off of that. Okay. This puts us at, what was it, 23. So it'll be 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 26 again. Yep, 26 exactly. Okay. False Idol. Attack again. Alright, 16 goes up to 20, does 5. And then 6, 7, 10, 13, 18. Alright, so we're actually in the threshold for the 90 damage already. So she's going to get hit for blue damage soon, which is okay. Alright. Let's see, that was False Idol. I'm going to quick blow off of that. Alright, 18, so 22. Which will do 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 25. Yeah, that should be 132. Alright. Let me check that. BRB. Okay, that was correct. Okay, at this point I will go ahead and do Doom Break. Do I want to do Doom Break? How do I want to do this? No, I'm not going to do Doom Break. I'm going to wait. So I mentioned my plan was originally to back away to prevent the melee attacks, but I think I'm going to let them happen and see if I can duke it out for a bit. Because if I can do damage during his turn after it has already started, I can get a head start ahead of the 200 damage. So with that, it goes to Nightingale's turn. Nightingale's going to get 4 stamina because she's hasted now. Alright, so first step is we're going to do Like the Shadows to go here. And then that gives me a clear shot of the Shadow Lord. As long as I don't end my turn in my turn in adjacent or in line of sight, she won't get affected by anything. So we'll do Precise Strike first. I get +1 to this because I haven't done a move action, and I don't intend to. Also, I forgot I have Fort Bode now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and re-roll the 5 and see if I could do better. That is better. So 20. Or sorry, I get +2. +1 because I'm not moving, and +1 because of Nemesis. So this is 21. So 6. 7, 8 because of Morbid Leather. 13 because of Precise Strikes. Right, 13 so far. 14, 15, 16, 17. 20, 23. 27, 31. 31 damage. Okay, I'll quick blow off of that. I'm going to do the infection just to take the damage. And fire again. Alright, 8, 16 plus 2 is 18. So it'll be 3 damage base. Also, I have armor piercing, so don't need to worry about the armor. So 3, 4, 5 because of Morbid Leather. 6, 7, 10, 14 damage. Okay. Then I'm going to shoot normally. Okay, I will go ahead and do Kill the Messenger. So 21, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 22, 26. Alright, so we need to take some of this back. Alright, so we're sitting at 21 right now, so it'll be 6, 8 for more of the leather. So that's 8 damage so far. We'll go ahead and note that, putting at 80, 182 there. Okay. Then we'll do the 2 burst. That'll be 8 damage. I'm going to do uh, 3 damage from the 2 shields. And then I'm going to Brutal Slaughter it, putting it 199. So yeah, as long as it's not poison, so it's not going to hurt itself. I'll go ahead and use the books to move a free space back to hiding. And then that'll be it for her. Goes to Zeke. Zeke will go ahead and put barrier. Actually, she'll put courage on himself. Also, he should be getting stamina here. It's going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Should have line of sight, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Barrier onto Nightingale. Intervention onto Nightingale. And then that's it. We're gonna have. Actually, I will do a re-equip. Get some soda pop ready. Alright, and then that is it. Then it goes to Remy. Remy's going to get 4 stamina because she's hasted. She's going to go ahead and re-equip. Switching over to the Charmed of Ash, sorry. I'll give her better conviction. Don't really need to worry about this. We'll go ahead and equip the magic frag. And I'm going to swap out Gage's collar for a bottomless beverage. Okay. Then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. So yeah, key thing to be careful about is line of sight with the bigger things. I might actually stay in place. Yeah, you know what? She's okay in place. So that'll be it for her. All right, goes the Shadow Lord. We'll start with the blue die. So blue casting die. There's only one target within line of sight. All right, 6 magic damage. And note that it's been used. It can only be used once in counter. So it's going to heal for 6. And then that's going to hit Shayless for 6. Can't avoid it. Alright, next is going to check to see if there's anyone adjacent. Yes, so it's going to start attacking Shayless. Shayless is flanking this thing, so it is going to get she is going to get +1 defense. We're going to go ahead and get started with a dodge from... oh, actually, I need to check something here. Deals blue magic damage, and the Shadow Lord will heal that much damage. I have Lorelei's Tainted Gift. When you are dealt magic damage, roll a black die. If a skull is rolled, reduce that damage to 0. And then if it's from a spell, it would essentially backfire. So actually, she didn't take any damage, and he didn't heal at all. That's actually the best result we can have, 1 in 6 chance. Alright. Anyway, speaking of Lorelei's Tainted Gift, we'll go ahead and use that to dodge. Alright, I'll re-roll the dodge. Holy cow. Alright, well, no luck there. So first attack's coming. That's 16 exactly, if I let it go. So it will hit. It will do 3 physical and then 3 magic. What I can do is exhaust the refined to ignore the burst symbol. So that's just going to leave it with the two shields for 3 physical. And I have 1 armor. I can't get the armor from the leather because of the halo, but I have barrier, and I reduce melee attacks by 2, so it does 0 damage. With it doing 0 damage, I can counter with it. So real quick. I don't think it counts as a successful dodge is the problem. So you know what? I'll just let the next attack come instead. So that was the first attack. It does 4 of them. So I'll do Nijitsu next. And try better. Okay, so this time I'm now, since I'm flanking it, I have 19 defense. Okay, it misses. At this point, I'm going to counter at 1 stamina. And take a swing. Alright, so that's 17. I have +4 because of swords, flanking, and what do you call it? Nemesis. So that's 17, so 21. So 6 +4 -4, so 6. 7, 8. 11. 14. 19 damage. So that'll put us at 218. And now we're starting the race. I just hit with the counter. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick blow off of that. Alright, so that's 16, 20, so 5, and then +4 -4. So 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 18. I'm going to go ahead and activate Doombreak. Okay, get 1 stamina back. Alright, that was his second attack, by the way, so third attack's coming. I am not dodging. So that's 15. I have 16 defense because I have 15 in total, and then I'm flanking the target, and so I get additional defense, so it misses. All right, and then the fourth attack, not dodging, misses. Okay, so that was all 4 attacks. Is there an opponent within line of sight? Yes, just Shayless. Swap places with the farthest opponent within line of sight. So what it's going to do is, so from what I can tell, it can swap places. When it swaps places, it'll be any of the spaces it chooses. So what it's going to do, for its best case scenario, is it's going to swap like this and put her right on top of it, and that way Crush will activate. Actually, that won't work, because Crush only works when you're moving, not swapping. So in any case, we'll just do something like this. This is probably the best positioning. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about that. Treats all spots as one while moving. Yeah, it literally removes them from the board, and then they just swap places. And there's only specific, I think it specifically will state if it'll inflict Crush, so I don't think it would. I'm going to assume it doesn't. It's not a big deal if it did. It would only do, a purple of damage, and she can tank it. But in any case, it's going to go ahead and cast a spell 6. I'm going to go ahead and roll it for posterity. So 11. 10, but I'm immune to wilt, so it doesn't matter. Alright, and then it's going to cast another spell 6. This one can do damage. So 11. That's 15 in total. I'll go ahead and roll mine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and re-roll it using Magical Persona. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll using an Intervention token. There we go. So I resist the spell. Alright, that is it for the first round. So we go into the second round. Or sorry, not first round. This is the second round. So third round. Alright. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna start the race. Pager, make Shadow Lord go last. We need to do 264 damage before it gets starts its next turn. We have 4 characters, and we can try to make this happen. So, Shayless goes first, it looks like. It looks like she does. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get stamina for one thing. Alright. Okay. We'll start with Fist of Polaris. Unfortunately, there's no way I can get any flanking on this time. So we're going to go boink over here. And we'll attack from there. Actually, yeah, there's no real easy way to do this. Yeah, we'll just stick to there, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and make the attack. Only +3 now, because I don't have flanking. Alright, so that's 14. +3 is 17, so it does hit. Base damage is 2. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll go back down to 2. And then it's going to do 3, 4, 7, 12 damage. Okay. I'll quick blow off of that. Alright, 16, so 19. It's going to do 4 damage. And then +4, -4, so it'll stay at 4. 5, 6, 9, 14 damage. Then I'll Blade Works. Okay, max. So 23. So it's going to be 8. Then plus 4 minus 4 stays at 8. 9, 10. 13, 16, 31 damage. Okay. Glad this thing doesn't have like arcane or something stupid. That would make this really a lot more ridiculous. Alright, and then quick blow off of that, because that was off of Blade Works. Alright, so that's 18, so 21, so it'll be 6. 7, 8. 11, 14, 24 damage. So 317. BRB. Alright, just confirming my math. Alright, so that was a quick blow. Now we do false idol again. Alright, 16. So it goes up to 19. It's going to be 4 damage base. 5, 6. 9. And then 2 bursts will make it 19. Quick blow off of that. 14 plus 3 is 17, so it'll be 2. Then 3, 4. 7, and then 12. Okay. So, then, I'm going to go ahead and do Doom Break and get 1 stamina. I'm going to use that stamina to go ahead and swap in the Hangover Elixirs with a re-equip action. I'm going to use a Hangover Elixir to attack. Alright, 17 plus 3 is 20, so it'll be 5 damage. 6, 7, 10, 13, 18 damage. Okay, I'm going to quick blow off of that. 14, 17, so it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 7, 12 damage. And just letting you guys know, the +2. Ooh, actually, I am doing some things wrong. When I get 17, I should be doing 2 less damage. So I'm just gonna take back 6 because I know I did get a few of those. The reason why is if I get 17 as my total, I'm not getting the +2 extra damage from Morbid Leather. So it's just going to be essentially I'm getting +2 from the swords and then -4 from the armor. Most of my rolls have been pretty high though, so I think I'm good to go. I'm pretty sure I only rolled it 3 times. In any case, that was my quick blow. I'm going to go ahead and do Hangover Elixir again to attack. 17 plus 3 is 20, so 5. Now the +4 -4. 6, 7, 10, 13, 18. And then I'm going to quick blow off of that. Alright, 16 to 19, so 4. +4 -4. 5, 6, 9. I'll do 19 damage. And that's it for her. It's up to everyone else now. Goes to Remy. Remy will go to max stamina. At this point, I think Nightingale can finish things off. But let's have Remy try. So she'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. So it'll cost another stamina. I'm going to go ahead and do summoning. You can probably guess who I'm summoning. Femke and Diem. I'm not going to worry about their HP right now. I do need to worry about the stamina, though. You know what? Fine, I'll just grab it all. I was trying to speed this up a little bit, but I couldn't. +2. Okay. Alright, and then I get 6 summon tokens, which I'm going to use in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need to get their initiative cards. Okay, and then I need their figures. Can be anywhere with an SOI, so we're just going to set up like this, with flanking already set up. Alright, and then I'm going to use a summon token to attack with Femke. We'll be using her dice, so it's going to be, it has to be empowered because it's Femke. So roll these. So 12, and then +1 for flanking, and then +1 for nemesis. It misses, so everything you want will trigger. Alright, so that's 14 + 2 is 16, so 1 damage base. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then backstab brings it up to 10, and then armor will bring it back down to 6. Okay, and then I'm going to use one of Remy's stamina to quick blow. Attack again. Alright, 16 + 2 is 18, so it does hit with 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then backstab brings it up to 14, and then it goes back down to 10 because of armor. Alright, then I'm going to use a summon token to attack again with Femke. Misses. I'm going to use a summon token to attack again with Femke. Alright, so 18, 19, 20. So 5 damage base. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17 for backstab, 23 for brutal slaughter, and then gets reduced down to 19 because of armor. So I'll put it at 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. And then she will quick blow off of that using Remy's stamina. Alright, 20, so 22, so it'll be 7 damage base. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 19 because of backstab, and then goes down to 15. Okay, then I'm going to summon token again to attack with Femke. See the pattern. Misses. I'm going to summon token and attack with Femke. Alright, so it's 14 + 2 is 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, goes up to 7 because of backstab, and then it'll go back down to 3 because of armor. Then I'm going to spend one of Remy's stamina to quick blow off of that attack, and it misses. Then that will be it. Okay. I am within line of sight. Yeah, I'm in line of sight, so I need to do a conviction check. I do get protection. Alright, 18, 19, so I don't get diseased. I also could have thrown my frag grenades, but it seems like I don't really need to. One thing that's a little annoying is I actually kind of block Nightingale's line of sight here, but that's okay. Anyway, it goes to Femke. Femke's going to get 2 stamina. I don't know if like the haste immediately applies to Femke and DM when the summon happens or not. I never really asked for confirmation on that. But in any case, she's maxed out at 4. Oh, actually, she just got summoned. Never mind. So I guess that matters. But whatever, I'm just going to attack. So, False Idol. Okay, 17 goes up to 19, so it does hit. 4 damage base, goes down to 0 because of armor. Then 1, 2, 3, 6 damage with the backstab. Alright. Then she will quick blow off of that. 17 does hit. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goes up to 10 because of backstab, and then back down to 6. That's it for her. She is going to get automatically wilted, and then she gets to make a conviction check to see if she gets diseased as well. What's the DC? 15. So yep, she's diseased as well. Yeah, it only happens when you gain or lose effects, so it was already on Remy when she did the summon. Anyway, goes to DM. DM is going to go ahead and make her attacks. She'll do False Idol. I could try spellcasting, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Alright, 16, 18, so 3, 4, 5, 6. And then backstab brings it up to 9, so just 5. And then she'll attack normally for 2 stamina. Misses everything you want. 14, 16, so 1, 2, 3. It'll do 2 damage with backstab. Then she'll take 2 damage and gain 2 stamina, doing blood toll. And then she'll attack one more time. 13 plus 2 is 15. And it'll do 0 damage. Alright, and then she's going to get wilted as well. And then she gets to make a conviction check. She's also diseased. So as you can see, this is what happens so essentially you want to go one-on-one in melee with only one person, because everyone else is just going to get diseased and wilted and then shredded. Goes to Nightingale's turn. So yeah, even with the summons, like even with all the summon tokens, as you can see, just the damage it just can't scale. I mean, granted I didn't have Courage active, but you saw how many times I missed as well, so Courage would have worn off pretty quickly as well. In any case, what we're going to do here is God Machine to there, like the shadows to here. I can't flank, but that's fine. And then I'm going to Precise Strike. Kill the messenger. I haven't moved, and it has Nemesis, so this will be 19 against 15 defense. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 11, 13, 16, 20, 24. 24 damage, which will finish off the Shadow Lord. We'll go ahead and get our 1 drop. 12 gold. Putting us at 412. And there you go. So that's the plan. Essentially, weaken it as much as possible. Try to get some damage in during its turn, after it's already past its start of turn. And then if you happen to have the pager set up, you can make it go last, and then just pump the rest of the damage into him before he can do anything. As you can see, this worked out pretty smooth. I didn't expect it to go as well as it did. Essentially, like I said, the other build would have been to have someone with sinful privilege, just getting some free hits in through Shayless being adjacent. But as you can see, it wasn't really needed. This new build, this tweaked build I'm using with Shayless with Fist of Polaris, does a lot more damage than I expected. When I used Remy as my ace, she didn't have Fist of Polaris. She had Brutal Slaughter, and Nightingale didn't have Brutal Slaughter. She had Blot Out the Sun. All right. Anyway, get card UM52, gain the Shadow Lord's Crown. The first time an opponent moves within your SOI during an encounter, they are dealt 3 magic damage. Use the energy tokens to keep track of which opponents have been affected by this this ability. So that's kind of interesting. Essentially, it guarantees that you'll have 3 damage on your opponent, but that's actually, I mean, you've seen the HP of most of the things we fight, so it's really only useful against fodder like spirits and stuff. Honestly, a lot of these fancy items you get from these bosses is kind of just more of a symbol more than anything. In any case, we'll give it to Nightingale, and we'll resolve this. Each party member gains 1 experience point. Fighting the Shadow Lord took time you didn't have. Mark the story flag for time is the essence, so we're now going up to +2. There you go. No one has any items that we can grab, but that's fine. I didn't need utility cores for this fight. But also, I forgot I had helping hands, so I could have just moved 2 spaces in a lot of cases. That's all right. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that that battle. Obviously, there's story bits we need to go through, and also there's a bunch of lore cards we want to go through in the future. But for right now, I need sleep, and with this, spoiler, we've pretty much concluded Chapter 5 and all of Unintentional Malem Act 1. And I intend on keeping this build for the future. But for right now, there was no restore yet, so we'll deal with that later. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Dior. This was Middara on Tabletop Simulator. I'll see you guys in a bit.